Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons & Dragons. And today on the Doctor Spell Prognosis, we're talking about the spell Charm Monster. We are giving this spell a solid A. It is an awesome spell. It is one of these spells that can end combat pretty quickly. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or a comment. All right, so Charm Monster is a 4th level spell that is usable by a whole bunch of different classes, and it's a base spell, so it's usable by bards, druids, sorcerers, warlocks, wizards, and it's on their lists. Great, great variety of classes to use. Takes 1 action, has a range of 30 feet. Not my favorite range in the game. That's not the best. It has a duration of 1 hour. It is not a concentration spell, which is pretty good. Not a concentration spell. And it's a wisdom saving throw also, which is also great. So you could cast the spell on a creature that you're in combat with, get it on your side, and then you could be blasting other spells at its buddies, who are no longer its buddies at that point. So you attempt to charm a creature you can see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw, and it does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it, which means that you should try and do things to mitigate that saving throw, even if it's at advantage. And it's a wisdom saving throw. Most creatures don't have a high wisdom, so they may fail it. And by the time you're able to cast 4th level spells, for most of these classes, which will be around 7th level, you should be pretty close to a 20 on your primary spellcasting ability. So if it fails, it's charmed. Now, what does that mean? It means the charmed creature can't attack you or target you with harmful abilities or magical effects, and you, the charmer, have advantage on ability checks to interact socially with the creature. That is, if you want to do a diplomacy check or an intimidate, I don't know why you would want to do an intimidate check, or to lie to it, like a deception check. So by you until the spell ends, or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. The charmed creature is friendly to you. So this is a separate sentence from the charmed condition. So it is friendly to you. So it has to treat you like a friend. So it doesn't want to harm you, and it has to treat you like a friend. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you. When you cast the spell using a spell slot or 5th level or higher, you can target 1 additional creature. The creatures all must be within 30 feet of each other when you target them. So you can actually target more than one thing and get them all on your side. Now, let's look at some of the classes that can cast this. And that's kind of the way to use this spell, by the way, is that you can charm something. It's friendly to you because of that sentence, and it has the charm condition. Basically, you should be ending combat at that point and having it come with you if it's the last creature there. Or you could try and convince it that its former companions are now its enemies and that it should be going after them. I mean, there's a lot of wiggle room with this spell. Now, what are some of the ways that we could mitigate this? So it's usable by bards. So, of course, there is my favorite class of the bards, which is the College of Eloquence, and you can use unsettling words. So you use a bonus action, and you expend one of your bardic inspirations, and you choose the creature you're getting ready to hit with Charm Monster. And remember, Charm Monster is against anything. You charm a creature, period. It's not a humanoid, it's a creature. So you use your bardic inspiration, and you roll your inspiration die, and by the time that you are 7th level, you should be, where is it? Should be doing D8s. D8s. So when you cast this spell, so you use a D8, and the creature must subtract that number from the next saving throw it makes before the start of your next turn. So you go bonus action, unsettling words. Here's a D8. On average, you're going to get a 4. It's going to take a -4 to its saving throw. You should have a DC of around 17 or 18 at this point. So if you got an 18 charisma, 10 plus 4 plus your 3 or 4, so for your spell DC, so you should have a 17 or 18 at this point. It's going to get a -4, and presto changeo, it's charmed. Another good class to use with this is College of Glamour. So you have this Mantle of Majesty. At 6th level, you gain the ability to cloak yourself in fey magic that makes others want to serve you. As a bonus action, you can cast Command without expending a spell slot and take on the appearance of an unearthly beauty for 1 minute. During this time, you can cast Command as a bonus action. Any creature charmed by you automatically fails its saving throw against Command. So what is Command? And you can do this every round as a bonus action for 1 minute. You can only do this once per long rest. So Command, so now you can go halt, grovel, flee, drop, approach. So some typical commands and their effects follow. You speak one word command to a creature you see within range. The target must, and it doesn't get a saving throw because of this ability. Any charmed creature automatically fails, so it just does what you tell it to do. And you could say follow. You could say attack, things like that. So that is a great use of this. Now let's look at the wizard. And of course, there is my favorite wizard class, the Divination Wizard. And you can use Portent. And you replace any attack, saving throw, or ability check made by you or a creature that you can see with one of these foretelling rolls. You must choose to do so before the roll, and you replace the roll in this way. So you're replacing its saving throw. And you're replacing the result. So it doesn't matter if it has advantage. If you rolled low on this portent roll, then you give it to him and you say, this is your result, and that's what you get. Now, School of Enchantment also has split enchantment. So starting at 10th level, when you cast an enchantment spell at 1st level or higher that targets one creature, you can have it target 2. And so you don't have to upcast this to do that. That just automatically happens, but that's not till 10th level. And then, of course, with the Sorcerer, there's Wild Magic and Bend Luck. So you can spend 2 sorcery points to roll a d4 and apply the number as a bonus or penalty to a saving throw. So, so there is that as well. So I think Charm Monster is a great spell. It can end combats, and it's good for a win, and I give it an A. So thank you for tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.